So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to activate your lats before you go into back exercises. So what I want you to do is your lats run all the way along your back and they attach basically on your spine all the way to the bottom, basically on your pelvis. And what I want you to do is we want to try and shorten our lats and activate our lats before we start doing our back exercises. So what I want you to focus on in this activation is basically we want to sort of do a little bit of a rowing motion. So we want to row back, and then as we row back, we don't want to let our shoulders pop up because we're not trying to activate our traps. We are trying to activate our lats. So we want to row. As we row, we want to try and wrap our elbows around our back, sort of in our mind, thinking that we want to try and touch our elbows together behind our back, squeezing our shoulders down to the ground, because our lat fibers almost run like at a 45-degree angle, attaching to our spine. So basically what we want to do is we want to keep our shoulders down, so scapula contracted, row back. As we row back, we are thinking that we want to wrap our elbows around our body, squeeze it at the back there. You see where my hands are pointing, so my hands are pointing out because in my mind I am trying to literally squeeze around the back so that my elbows can touch. In my mind, I'm thinking my elbows need to touch at the back. So it's a little bit of a rowing motion, shoulders down, squeeze around the back, contracted there. If you're struggling to get a contraction there, I want you to do single arms. So what I want you to do is row single arm, pushing your shoulder down to the ground, almost getting like a little crunch in your back, like a side crunch. So we'll pull down, squeeze there, and as we're squeezing there, we're sort of thinking that we want to wrap our elbow around our body, pushing it down to the ground, and squeezing it in that position. So basically what it looks like is we are rowing there, and then from there, all the way down to the ground, wrapping our elbows around, getting that nice contraction. With the single arm, we are rowing there, scapula down and contracted, row, wrap your elbow around and squeeze down, getting a really good contraction in the lat there. So that's what I want you to focus on when you're trying to activate your lats before you go into a back exercise.